And good evening, everyone. Welcome to continuing coverage of Tewksbury Memorial High School athletics here on Tewksbury TV. Tonight we are back at the Romano, high above courtside, for a Merrimack Valley Conference matchup between your host, Tewksbury Redmen, at 7-9 overall and 6-8 in the conference under Coach Joel McNulty, hosting the Lancers of Lawrence High School. Tonight is an extra special night for the home team, for the Redmen. It is senior night, and we will be acknowledging seniors tonight. Kat McDonald, Vicky Lavarnia, Sam Ryan, Victoria Catanzano, Brooklyn DeGrisci, and Riley Vietz here tonight. And Colin's going to take care of the public address announcing. And earlier today I reached out to Coach McNulty and I asked him to, in his words, speak on behalf of each of the seniors tonight and what they've meant to the program here at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Good evening, I'm Vince Allo, high above courtside. Steve Perfume is on the camera tonight. And in Coach Joel McNulty's words, Kat McDonald, so valuable to everything we do on offense. I never get nervous when a team plays pressure defense or presses because I always know I can trust her to handle the ball. She has a stone-cold emotion. She plays the game with so much poise, it's very impressive. Words about Kat McDonald from Coach Joel McNulty as she joins her family out at center court here at the Romano.
Next up, number 3, senior captain, Vicky Lavarnia.
And senior captain, number 3, Vicky Lavarnia. In Coach Joel McNulty's words, Vicky is a playmaker. She comes up with big plays on both ends when we need it and plays the game with so much passion. She tells me all the time how much she loves hoop, and you can really see it the way she plays the game. Words about Vicky Lavarnia from Coach Joel McNulty.
Next, senior number 14, Sam Ryan, accompanied by parents.
Senior number 14, Sam Ryan. In Coach Joel McNulty's words, quote, I can always count on Sam for a tough assignment. She is up for any challenge, never admits she's tired, and can score against the best of them. She is a tremendous athlete and is going to be a great collegiate softball player, but could also play basketball if she wanted to. Words about number 14, senior Sam Ryan from Tewksbury coach Joel McNulty.
Number 22, senior captain, Victoria Catanzano.
And my guest at halftime a few weeks ago, number 22, Victoria Catanzano from coach Joel McNulty. He writes, Victoria is our heartbeat. She's a tremendous leader and our hardest worker day in and day out. She is always willing to do whatever is best for the team. We really miss her on the court, but she still motivates us every day. Words about Victoria Catanzano, number 22, from her head coach, Joel McNulty.
Next, senior number 24, Brooklyn, accompanied by parents Shelley.
Is Brooklyn in the house? Yes, she is. Making her way out, number 24, senior Brooklyn DeGrisci. Coach Joel McNulty writes, Brooklyn is extremely coachable. If I need something specific done in a game, I know I can trust Brooklyn. She is very smart and a great teammate, always willing to do the dirty work for the team and never complains. Coach Joel McNulty's words about senior Brooklyn DeGrisci.
Number 33, senior Riley Vietz.
And the final senior, the last of 6, here tonight, number 33, Riley Vietz. Coach McNulty writes, quote, Riley is our comic relief. She knows how to make everyone smile on and off the court. She plays with so much heart and passion, and when she puts her mind to something, she's dominant. Words about number 33, senior Riley Vietz from Redmond coach Joel McNulty. The 6 seniors, Kat McDonald, Vicky Lavarnia, Sam Ryan, Victoria Catanzano, Brooklyn DeGrisci, and Riley Vietz. We salute you, class of 2023 seniors from your Tewksbury Memorial High School girls basketball team. Job well done. all the 6 seniors out there with their family members down at midcourt on the tee. Just a great scene. On the way in tonight, holding the door for me as I walked in because I had my arms filled with stuff, was the parents of Victoria Catanzano. They had flowers with them, and I asked the obvious question. I said, so you got a senior here tonight, huh? And they said, yep. And I said, which one? They said, Victoria Catanzano. And I said, oh, fantastic. I'm the one that interviewed her. They said, yes, we know. Made me feel real good. A lot of emotion down there on the floor.
Senior number 2, Gabby Setterling.
And this is really a nice gesture here from your Redmen as Colin is introducing the seniors from Lawrence High, being greeted with a ceremonial flower of appreciation from their counterparts here tonight from Tewksbury. Just an outstanding gesture. You love to see that. It's going to be a good matchup here tonight. Coach Joel McNulty's got his team headed in the right direction. We saw them earlier this week in a tough loss to the Drake at Middies, a team they'll see next week. And I guess they're going to let the teams warm up for a couple of minutes, and then we'll get set for the start of this game. We'll be back with the tip-off here after this break on Tewksbury TV on Senior Night. Tewksbury TV tonight, folks. It is your Redmen of Tewksbury High and girls basketball hosting the Lawrence Lancers on Senior Night. Our officials tonight, Kevin Bradley, Jermaine Griffin, and Rich Harrington. The JV game a moment ago was concluded. It was a win for your Redmen, so they're looking to make it the double dip here tonight at the Romano. An MVC matchup here tonight. Coach Joel McNulty at the helm of the girls basketball team, starting to put things together as we turn our attention to the playoffs. And I will say this, for the record, a moment ago, Tewksbury senior Sarah Downing did a tremendous rendition of the national anthem. In fact, it was so good, I got a text from Chris Stapleton, who sang it at the Super Bowl, and he said, and I quote, wow. Tip of the cap to you, Sarah Downing. Tremendous job with the anthem. Your Redmen in the home whites with the red numerals, the visiting Lawrence Lancers in the dark blue unis with the white numerals. Off the opening tap, Viets has it, controls it, leaves it up for McDonald for layup, no good. The rebound by Viets was no good, or check that, that was Ryan on the putback. Shot was blocked, it goes out of bounds off of Tewksbury. Redmen starting McDonald, Lavarnia, Ryan, DeGrischi, and Viets, 5 seniors. Sechuan, Hernandez, Vignero, Martinez, Rivera, and Davila, the starting 5 for the Lancers. Lancers' first possession. Ball gets knocked out of bounds with 23 on the shot clock. We're scoreless. Game just started. Hernandez has it in the right corner. It's deflected by Viets, and here come the Redmen. Lavarnia quickly into the forecourt, stops at the left hash mark. Now they control it. McDonald, back to Lavarnia, back to McDonald, to DeGrischi, right wing. Lancers in his own defense to start things off defensively. Lavarnia tees up the 3-ball left wing, it's long. Ends up into the hands of McDonald, and she goes to the floor and whistled for the travel. McDonald battled. I think Viets deflected the offensive rebound into the hands of Kat McDonald. And McDonald went to the floor and she's whistled for the travel. A minute into the ball game and we're scoreless. Quickly, Hernandez tried to leave it off the left wing for Martinez. Couldn't control it. And the Redmen have it with 6:57 left in this first in a scoreless game in front of a very good crowd here tonight at the Romano. Down below, Steve Perfume. On the lens tonight for Tewksbury TV. McDonald, Lavarnia, DeGrischi, right baseline. Good. I'll say it again. Is Brooklyn in the house? Yes. And there's a steal for Lavarnia. Nobody ahead of her, off the window and in. Redmen quickly out to a 4-0 lead. Lancers the other way with Hernandez. Breaks the presser, goes into the right corner. In for Martinez, her shot no good. It hit the rim, and she battles for it. Runs down the loose ball, far corner, can't catch up to it. In probably the worst of areas to lose the basketball, right in front of that, dare I say, rambunctious Tewksbury student body section over there, across the way here at the Romano. 2 minutes in, the Redmen lead at 4-0, and they operate in the forecourt against the zone defense of the Lancers. And here's a near steal by Rivera, but Lavarnia gets it back to DeGreci. Doink off the back of the iron. She's already got one bucket from there in this first period, and here come the Lancers into the forecourt with Rivera. Jerisa Hernandez over the left side for Rivera again. Operates on DeGreci. Back to Hernandez. Her long shot, no good. And running it down is the freshman, Davila. And she's going to be fouled by Viets. It's going to be the first on Riley Viets, first on the team. Yara Davila, the freshman. Ran it down in the far corner, and it's a fresh shot clock for the Lancers. And that's a travel as Jerisa Hernandez got her feet crossed up on the right wing. Another turnover against the Lancers. 5:23 left opening quarter. It's 4-0 Tewksbury here on senior night in a loud Romano. Lavarnia back to Ryan. To Viets at the free throw line. Back to Ryan. 3-ball left wing off the rim, no good. McDonald's got it. Her layup off the window and in. 3 of the starting senior 5 are in the scoring column. McDonald, Lavarnia, and DeGreci. And it's 6-0 Redmen here. Just over 3 minutes into the ball game. DeGreci pokes it away. It's a 3-on-1 as Ryan's ahead of the pack. Roars to the bucket, no good. Viets off the window and in. 4 of the starting 5 each have a bucket. And it's 8-0 Redmen. The other way, Setiwan had the shot blocked out of there by Viets, and it keys the fast break. Ryan, 3-ball left corner, off the rim, no good. And Hernandez clears it away for the Lancers. I think the roof would have come off this place if Ryan had knocked down that 3-ball in the left corner. Nonetheless, it's an 8-0 lead here to start things off for your Redmen. As Martinez hands it off to Setiwan, who goes to the right baseline, and she got fouled. She'll shoot 2. And that'll be the second on Viets. Setiwan will be at the line to shoot a pair. First is away, no good. First substitution of the ball game. Norella Santos comes in for the Lancers, replacing Kelsey Martinez. It's a great senior celebration to start things off here tonight before the game started, and she missed them both. Halfway through the first period, it's 8-0 Tewksbury, as Lavarnia goes to the floor and shovels it off to McDonald. Now to DeGreci on the cut to Viets. The layup is no good. Viets again, no good. And she got fouled hard and goes to the floor. And nice job of sportsmanship by Yara Davila. And she's whistled for the foul. Good hustle by Viets. According to Coach Joel McNoll, Riley Viets is the comic relief. Nothing funny about the hard work she just put out there on the floor at the offensive end for the Redmen. Off the inbounds, McDonald, 3-ball left wing, bang! The Redmen off to an impressive 11-0 run to start the ball game, and a turnover as Rivera lost possession. 2-on-2, Lavarnia quickly to the bucket, off the window and in. She's got 4, McDonald's got 5. And a steal at midcourt by Ryan. One player to beat, to the bucket, off the window, no good. Viets saved it, but she saved it to Colin and I up here in the press box. But still, a good hustle by Viets. Mariana Magia is into the ball game now for the Lancers. And first Redmond substitution is Dakota Malazia, replacing Sam Ryan. It looks like Sam Ryan might have gotten shaken up a little bit at the offensive end as she comes out now. Keep an eye on that situation. She's at the end of the bench now. 3-ball misses by Magia. And McDonald's got the rebound. Racing into the forecourt. On the backdoor cut to Lavarnia. Shovels it off for Malazia. It's an air ball from the right baseline. And Davila's got the rebound. Under 3 minutes to play opening quarter. It's 13-0 Tewksbury. The step back is good from Rivera. Maya Rivera step back on the right wing just outside the lane. Puts the Lancers on the scoreboard. And the Redmen now lead it 13-2 with 2.5 to play in the opening period. In front of a packed house here at the Romano on senior night. Viets to turn around, good. Viets has got 4 in the quarter. Redmen go back up by 13, 15-2. Nearly stolen away by McDonald. The Redmen fall back into a zone defense with Viets leading the charge at the top. Rivera's 3-ball straight on, no good. The freshman battling for it, Davila, got fouled in the act of shooting. She's active for a freshman. McDonald's first, 3rd on the team. Yara Davila, freshman at the line, number 31. Shots away. She's got another one coming. And if she makes this, she'll come out as Kelsey Martinez is at the scorer's table waiting to check in. Shots away, off the rim, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Rivera. So here comes Martinez replacing Davila. Redmen have McDonald, Lavarnia, Viets, Malazia, and DeGrisci on the floor. And a 13-point lead with under 2 minutes to play in the first period. As McDonald tried to pass it off for DeGrisci, and it was hung up there, and DeGrisci's going to pick up the foul. So that's the 4th on the team, 1st on DeGrisci, but already the 4th on the team here in this first period. Redmen out to a quick start, 15-2. We'll turn our attention to playoffs. See what we can possibly do for some coverage on Tewksbury TV. That'll be fun. And that's going to be the 3rd on Viets. 33 has 3. And Rebecca Boudreau is in. Rebecca? All right. Off the inbounds, the turnaround in the lane. Misses by Martinez. McDonald had it, but she lost it, and there's a travel violation against Martinez. Pesky defense here by the Lancers. 1:31 left in this opening period. The Redmen in control here, 15-2. On senior night, McDonald into the forecourt. Gets a screen from Malazia at the top. On the backdoor cut, Lavarnia stops, pops, good. Lavarnia's got 6, McDonald's got 5, Viets has 4, but she's got those 3 fouls and is on the bench. And we have a travel against Jerisa Hernandez. 17-2 is our score with 1:06 to play in this first period. McDonald, Lavarnia, DeGrisci, Malazia, and Boudreau on the floor for the Redmen as we come up on 1 minute to play in this first period. McDonald to Lavarnia, 3-ball left wing. Bang! 9 in the quarter for Victoria Lavarnia. Heat check on Lavarnia. And McDonald gets the defensive rebound. Breaks the triple team, leaves it up for Lavarnia again. Is she feeling it? Left wing, spins it back. Half a minute to play. Lines up the 3-ball, misses to the right. And Malazia couldn't catch up to it. Lavarnia with 9 of the Redmen 20 here in this first quarter on senior night. dare I say, in the zone. The runner out the window by Hernandez, no good. McDonald goes to the floor to pick it up. Getting pressured in the backcourt. And I think we have a foul on number 3, Jerisa Hernandez. So there it is. First on Hernandez, second on the team. I'm Vince Allo along with Steve Perfume, who's our cameraman tonight. The lens on the floor. Here on Tewksbury TV. Crowd counts it down. Lavarnia has it with 5 on the shot on the game clock. Have to let it go quickly. DeGrishi's not going to get the shot off. That ends play here in the first. An impressive first 8 minutes for the Redmen on senior night at the Romano. After 1, Tewksbury 20, Lawrence 2. We'll be back with the second quarter after this quick timeout. Getting set for the second quarter to start here. An impressive first 8 minutes on senior night for your Redmen. They lead it 20-2. They did all that 20 points in the first period, and Sam Ryan was held scoreless. Figure that one out. That won't last long as Ryan is back into the lineup. She's out there with Boudreau, Lavarnia, McDonald, and DeGrishi. Tiana Medina checked in for Lawrence between periods. She's out there, number 11, with the basketball, as did Norelis Santos. And Santos leaves it off on the side for a long 3-ball in the right corner, which misses by Magia. And here's the Redmen's first possession of the second period, up by 18. Boudreau, they swing it across there. There goes Ryan in the lane, the runner no good. She got a lot of pressure in there defensively, couldn't convert it, and the Lancers clear it defensively and roar into the forecourt with Medina. She stops and pops off the window and in. The bank is open late tonight in Tewksbury. 20-4, the Redmen still lead it here. Just underway in this second period as Ryan has it on the left wing, goes to Lavarnia on the cut, back to DeGrishi, long 2-pointer, it's no good, and the rebound is up and good by Boudreau. Rebecca Boudreau into the scoring book here now as it's a 22-4 lead for your Redmen. Medina had the ball on a string there in the left wing, tried the long jumper from the left side of the lane, no good. And Skylar Off will check in next whistle. Proud father standing off to my left here, high above the Romano, as Lavarnia goes in the lane for the layup and bangs it home. 11 in the ball game for Lavarnia. Medina leaves it off inside for Magia. No good. Medina's got the rebound. She's active out there, very active at both ends. And she's rewarded with the bucket. Tiana Medina, it's her second bucket of the second quarter. She's got 4 of the Lancer 6. Just over 2 minutes gone, here in the second. DeGrishi has it on the left wing. Back to Lavarnia with those 11 points already. In the lane, down the lane, and she's fouled on the floor. Fouled by number 24, Mariana Magia. Her first, third on the team. Number 24, Mariana Magia's foul. DeGrishi comes out, as does Lavarnia. Skylar Off checks in, number 4, as does Emily Pitcher, number 12. Off Boudreau, Pitcher, Ryan, and McDonald. It's not a violation as it goes into the backcourt. 5:37 left in this second period as McDonald has it. Fouled on the drive by number 15, Kelsey Martinez, her first, 4th on the team. Redmen lead it by 18, 24-6 with 5:34 to play. Pitcher on the curl off the inbounds, lays it in. She is some athlete. She got to the hole quickly off the cut to lay it in with the left hand, and it's a 20-point lead for the Redmen. Jerisa Hernandez for Lawrence will check in next whistle. Diana Medina still has it near the timeline, now to the free throw line. Off-balance shot off the rim, no good. Runs it down herself and loses it, but it goes out of bounds off of Boudreau. Diana Medina, 4 points in this quarter already. She's looking for more. Magia's 3-ball off the backboard, no good, and Ryan clears it away for the Redmen, gets it off to Skylar Off. Off over to pitcher, right wing. Quick pump fake in the lane. Now to McDonald on the baseline. Through the lane. Leaves it back for Ryan. 3-ball right wing. Off the iron, no good. Pitcher battling for it. Goes out of bounds off of Emily Pitcher. And Jerissa Hernandez checks back in, replacing Tiana Medina. Medina does not look happy that she came out. But her team's got it in the forecourt, in the lane. There's going to be a travel before the jump ball, as Kelsey Martinez whistled for the travel. Actually, they're going to call it a jump ball, so that changes the possession arrow now. The possession arrow does favor Tewksbury on this particular instance, but once it's inbounds, they'll switch it over. They just did. So now the next jump ball situation goes over to Lawrence, which is why if you're Coach Joel McNulty, you wanted the travel instead. McDonald shut off in the lane, and she traveled. Is Brooklyn in the game? Yes, she is. Brooklyn DeGreci back in, replacing Rebecca Boudreau. Boudreau had those 2 points here in this second quarter, which is about halfway done now. Redmen up by 20. Sechuan into the lane, and it's stolen away by pitcher. Ahead of the pack for McDonald. Right side layup, good. McDonald's got 7. The backcourt starters tonight for the Redmen have 18 of the 28. A very impressive start for those two seniors. As Martinez had it blocked from behind, and the outlet pass was stolen away by Santos, and she had it stolen away by McDonald. Kat McDonald to the right bucket, no good. Off with the putback, no good. There's a battle for it, and it goes out of bounds off of Lawrence. Mariana Mejia was there battling for it. Couldn't catch up to it. The freshman Yara Davila is back in for Lawrence High, replacing Martinez. Off in the lane. Shot is blocked to DeGreci. Her shot blocked from behind, and Davila, the freshman, has it for the Lancers. Redmond scored 20 in the first. They've got 8 in the books here in the second. Kind of cooled off just a little bit here in the second frame. Jumper from the baseline is no good. And the freshman battles for it, wins the battle against pitcher, and then she wins the battle against Ryan, and she got fouled. Fouls on Sam Ryan, her first, 6th on the team. Yara Davila, her reward for that extra hustle at the offensive end is 2 free throws. She missed 2 already in the first quarter. Here's the first one. It's off the iron, no good. And Alyssa Adams comes in for the Redmen, replacing Kat McDonald. Davila looks at the second. It's away. Off the backboard, no good. And Mejia's got it. She's fouled from behind by Skylar Off. Seventh on the team, first on Off. Mariana Mejia will be at the line for the Lancers to shoot a pair. 3:03 left in this first half. 28-6, the Redmen have been in control the entire ball game. And it was a 1-and-1, but there was a lane violation. Actually, she was going to be shooting 2 anyway. So Mejia kind of pump faked it there, and it drew Alyssa Adams and Brooklyn DeGreci into the lane. So she's got 1 left. It's away off the backboard, no good, and Adams runs it down. To midcourt, and now into the forecourt. Pressured by Hernandez, gets it to Ryan, now to off. To pitcher. Ryan, 3-ball, left wing, off the iron, and Ryan runs it down. Back to off, inside for pitcher, off the backboard and in. Great look on the assist from Skylar off to an open cutter, Emily Pitcher, and she knocked it in off the window. And the Redmen enjoy their biggest lead of the ball game. It's 24 with 2:37 to play in this first half. We're going to keep it right here. Before the game, they had these nice flyers done up, these brochures that tell a little bit of the story for each of your seniors here tonight. Victoria Catanzano still out with that knee injury. Favorite high school memory for Catanzano, scoring a pick 6 in the senior Powder Puff game. That was Victoria Catanzano's favorite high school memory. Vicky Lavarnia, she might have to rewrite that because her memory might be this game here tonight. But during her senior year this year, the homecoming dance, she was announced the homecoming queen. Congratulations, Vicky Lavarnia. Riley Viets. Well, she said they're having a team brunch. There was a shortage of seats when she was leaving. The wind caught the glass door and it smashed into her into 1,000 pieces, knocked the wind out of her, and cut her phone open, or cut her knee open, and she broke her phone. That is a definite memory for Riley Viets, without question. Brooklyn DeGrischi paying homage to the Veterans Day and Veterans Day Assemble they had this year. The veterans spoke. They had a guest singer, Sam Ryan, being able to run in the Tewksbury Memorial High School DECA fashion show, being able to run the fashion show. And Kat McDonald, her favorite high school memory was walking her sister out on senior night for soccer last year. So great bunch of kids here on senior night. We're very proud of all of them. And they've really put it out here on the floor tonight. Up by 24 as we come up on 2 minutes to play in the first half. Ryan still looking to get in the scorebook as Adams has it. And she's fouled on the drive by Jerissa Hernandez. Only the 5th on the team. We'll set the lineup. Lavarnia, Ryan. That'll change quickly now. We do have a substitution. Mackenzie Hickey into the ball game, replacing Alyssa Adams. So it's Hickey, Lavarnia, Ryan, DeGrischi, and Pitcher. And a Lawrence substitution in for the first time tonight. We don't have a 23, do we? All right, we'll see if we can get that at halftime. But off the inbounds, Pitcher's long 3-ball on the left wing is no good. And Medina's back into the ball game. She had the defensive rebound and roars into the forecourt. Stops right of the lane off the back of the iron, no good, and Pitcher runs it down. About a minute and a half to play in the first half. Redmen on top, 30-6. Pitcher to Ryan, 20 on the shot clock. Ryan breaks the defense down. Off the window, it rolls out, but she's going to go to the line. Fouls on Norella Santos. 6th on the team. Here's Sam Ryan, senior lefty, number 14, looking to get into the scorebook, and she does. First point of the ball game for Ryan, and she's going to come out after this made free throw. I'm going to tell you right now, for the record, she will make this free throw. All right. So I stand corrected, but she does get the offensive rebound. And Lavarnia fires it across court to DeGrischi on the baseline, off the backboard, no good. And the freshman, Davila's got the rebound for the Lancers. Approaching a minute to play here in this first half. Medina still has it on the right wing, stops just inside the 3-point line and drains it. Medina's got 6 in the quarter. She's got 6 of the Lancers' 8 off the bench here tonight. Game clock at 40, 23 on the shot clock. Lavarnia, 3-ball, right wing. Good! My goodness! Not even the right wing, the right corner. The teardrop. Got 14 in the ball game for Lavarnia here in the first half. Medina tries to answer with a teardrop in the lane, and DeGrischi clears it. And Ryan and pitcher thought each other was going to get it, and they didn't. Medina with the Euro step and drains it left of the lane. That's a junior guard. Oh my goodness! Lavarnia looked up at midcourt. There was 2 seconds left. She took another dribble or two, heaved it. It went in off glass from straight on. And the heat check continues in this first half for Victoria Lavarnia. 17 in the first half for the senior, number 3, Victoria Lavarnia. We are at the half here at the Romano on senior night. Our score at halftime, Tewksbury 37, Lawrence 10. We'll be back with the second half action after a timeout. And welcome back to our coverage here of Tewksbury Memorial High School girls basketball on Tewksbury TV. I'm Vince Allo, and our cameraman tonight for Tewksbury TV is Steve Perfume. What a first half for the Redmen. They lead it by 27, 37-10. They scored 20 in the first quarter, 17 in the second, and all 8 points in the second period for Lawrence Lancers was from Tiana Medina. And leading all scorers in that first half with 3 3-pointers and 17 in the ball game, senior Victoria Lavarnia. And the most dramatic 3 was the one as time expired in the first half between mid-court and the top of the key. She let it fly and it banked in. Well, here we are for the second half. The Lancers have it against the Redmen zone defense, and lining up the 3-ball was Hernandez, couldn't get it to go. Martinez tried to put back, no good. Davila with the rebound, put back, no good, and DeGrischi's got it for the Redmen. McDonald, Lavarnia, DeGrischi, Viets, and Ryan, 5 seniors on the floor tonight on senior night. First possession of the third period for the Redmen. DeGrischi's got it. Set shot from the right corner, no good, and it's knocked out of bounds by Davila. Fresh shot clock for the Redmen. DeGrischi still looking around, still looking. Gets it into Lavarnia. Over to Viets. Back to DeGrischi. On the cut inside for McDonald, cross court over to Lavarnia with 20 on the shot clock. She stops, lets it fly. It's off the rim, no good. And it goes out of bounds off of Tewksbury. Rivera, Martinez, Hernandez. Mejia's getting the starting nod here in the third period, and Davila on the floor. And here's a steal by McDonald. With only Mejia to beat, loses her on the pump fake and lays it in. Kat McDonald now with 9 in the ball game. In the student body section with the Let's Go Redmen chant across the way here at the Romano. As in the lane was Martinez, her shot no good, and it's knocked out of bounds off of the Redmen. Will be Maya Rivera to put the ball in play for Lawrence with a fresh 35, a minute and a half into this third period. Gets it to Martinez. Hernandez leaves it off for the jumper. The 3-pointer on the right corner is good for Rivera. First 3-pointer of the ball game for the Lancers. Redmen lead it 39-13. Almost 2 minutes gone here in this third. Lavarnia And she's whistled for the travel. She stopped at the left elbow, wanted to go to Ryan in the left corner. Dragged the pivot foot. 2 minutes gone here in the third. 39-13, the Redmen been in control the entire ball game. As Martinez, 3-ball misses from the right wing, and here comes the Redmen slowly into the forecourt. Kat McDonald on senior night. To Lavarnia, now to Ryan. Back to Lavarnia. Wanted to go inside to Viets, and Magia took it away, and then Lavarnia quickly stole it back. Redmond very patient and deliberate at the offensive end. Over to a wide open Ryan for the 3-ball, off the front of the iron, off the top of the backboard, and it rolls out. So already 39 in the ball game for the Redmen. That's a big story, and they are doing it with only 1 point thus far for Sam Ryan. She's just a little bit off, but those are normally shots that she drains on the regular. Just struggling a little bit as Viets extends to block Hernandez's jump shot. Now Lavarnia's got it. Over to McDonald, now to DeGreci, just inside the 3-point line, right wing, splash! DeGreci's got 4 in the ball game now. The lead back up to 28, and it'll stay there for now as McDonald clears away the defensive rebound. Sheds the defense in the backcourt. To the left of the lane, Lavarnia, 3-ball left wing, off the front of the iron. Colin, I think the roof would have come off if she knocked that one down too, without question. Already 17 in the ball game for Lavarnia, close to making it 20 a minute ago. And how about that? Almost a bank shot from the baseline from Magia on the 3-pointer. Misses, and we're approaching halfway through this third period. And a comfortable lead for the Redmen. They've been in control the entire ball game. Lavarnia back to McDonald, toss and catch there on the bounce to Viets, lays it in. Little outside-inside combination as Lavarnia and McDonald were playing toss and catch near the free throw line, and they finally found Viets on the cut for the layup, and the lead, the largest of the ball game, is now 30. And Magia steps out of bounds right in front of the Lawrence bench as Rebecca Boudreau comes back in, replacing Riley Viets. Norella Santos back in for the Lancers, as is number 11, Tiana Medina, who had those 8 points in the second quarter for Lawrence High. DeGreci has it on the right wing. Tried to go inside to Boudreau, running down the right lane. Couldn't catch up to it. And Medina still has it in the lane. High arcing shot, no good, and rebounded by Ryan. Up ahead to Lavarnia. Lavarnia backs it up now with 3 minutes to go in this third, and a 30-point Redmen lead on senior night. Ryan, 3-ball, left wing. No good, and it's rebounded by Santos. To Medina, between the legs, crossover. Leaves it off for Hernandez's 3-ball. It's no good, and it's run down by Lavarnia. And we have a timeout. Coach Joel Mignol, he wants to get some substitutions in. Malazia and Pitcher will come in. It's a full timeout. We'll keep it right here. Redmen looking to go at 8-9 on the season and 7-8 in the division. In the conference, as this is an MVC game here tonight. And next week is the rematch with the Drake at Middies. We were here on Tuesday night for that game. It's an outstanding ball game, and that's going to be a great one next week on the road for the Redmen. They what? For the girls? Okay, so thank you, Colin. They go on the road to Foxborough on Monday, and then they're on the road to Drake on Tuesday, and both Drake and Foxborough in the top 10. Alrighty then. How's that for a start to your week? But in any event, I think it's a good test for the Redmen to be facing that situation on the road against two very tough ball clubs. To really give us an idea of where this team is heading into the playoffs, because they have really played well as of late. It came up a little bit short earlier in the week against Drake, but it was a hard-fought ball game, and they have been outstanding here tonight. That's Boudreau back to McDonald. Back to Boudreau, back to McDonald. Malazia to pitcher. Now Lavarnia with 13 on the shot clock. She shovels it down, intended for Boudreau, and it goes out of bounds off of Rebecca Boudreau. McDonald, Lavarnia, pitcher, Malazia, and Boudreau on the floor for the Redmen. And that's about to change as Hickey and Adams go to the scorer's table. They'll check in next whistle. There's a jumper that rattles around and down for Kelsey Martinez just inside the lane. Her first 2 points of the ball game. We're under 2 minutes to play in the third. Redmen on top, 43-15. Lavarnia, pitcher, 3-ball, right corner, no good. Rebound off the window for Boudreau, no good. And Medina comes out of there with it. Quickly into the forecourt. The scoop shot, no good, and she got fouled. On Vicky Lavarnia, her first on the team. Tiana Medina with 8 in the second quarter is going to look to get in the scorebook for the first time here in the second half with 2 free throws, the first of which is away and it's good. And as I said a moment ago, Hickey and Adams check in for Lavarnia and McDonald. Medina with 9, leading her team in scoring, looking to make it 10, unable to do so. But Martinez runs it down for the Lancers. Back to Medina, still with it, between the legs a few times and backs it out. To Hernandez in the lane. Leaves it off for Martinez, just inside the three-point line on the right side, no good, and quickly out of the pack is Adams. One player to beat, and that was Medina, who got elevated for the block. And the loose ball is battled for in the lane off of the Rivera miss on the Lancer fast break. We're under a minute to play here in the third. 43-16, the Redmen lead it. It's Adams with it. Over to Hickey. Back to Adams with 20 on the shot clock. Boudreau to pitcher. Back to Boudreau. Pitcher to Adams. 3-ball right wing. Around the rim and out, and pitcher runs it down. To Boudreau. Wanted to go inside to Malazia, who had it knocked away. Here's Medina. Runner in the lane around the rim, no good. And it's rebounded by Hickey. I checked that. That was Boudreau on the rebound, and Hickey had the outlet pass. Pitcher now. Back for Adams. Adams, Boudreau, Malazia. And she lost control of it on the baseline with 4.6 seconds left in the third. As Yera Davila comes back in for Lawrence High, replacing Kelsey Martinez. They roll the ball to Medina. Long three-pointers away. Tried to match Lavarnia's heroics to end the first half, unable to do so, and that ends play here in the third. As we head to the fourth quarter from the Romano on senior night, our score after 3, Tewksbury 43, Lawrence 16. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this quick timeout. Final regular season appearance here on their home court for the 6 seniors: Kat McDonald, Vicky Lavarnia, Sam Ryan, Victoria Catanzano, Brooklyn DeGrisci, and Riley Vietz. Had a nice ceremony before the game to honor those 6 seniors, and a tremendous job they've done the last couple of years for this program. Adams over to pitcher, to Boudreau. Lawrence in that zone defense now. Adams has it between the circles. Inside for Boudreau, back to pitcher for the 3-ball, good. Boudreau had a wide open layup had she turned around, but instead she'll take the assist on the 3-pointer from pitcher. Lead is back to 30. Medina fouled from behind by Emily Pitcher. First on pitcher, second on the team. Both teams scoring 6 in that third period. Medina to Santos, who checked in. Hernandez, runner's no good, and there's a loose ball battled for between Hernandez and Hickey. And the possession arrow favors the Lancers of Lawrence High School. I'm Vince Allo here with Steve Perfume across the way for Tewksbury TV. Steve on the camera. Hernandez works against pitcher. Leaves it off for a long jump shot attempt from Santos, no good, but Medina's got the offensive rebound and a fresh 35. In the lane, no good. Battling for it, and the freshman Davila comes up with it, and she got fouled. Fouls on Mackenzie Hickey. First on Hickey, third on the team. Here's the freshman, Yera Davila. First free throw off the backboard and in. She'll have another one. Wholesale substitutions, just dump it in the corner and shift on the fly. You know, Colin, you'll appreciate that reference, right? Dump it in the corner and shift change. Complete new 5 for the Redmen. The original starters here tonight on senior night. As Davila misses the second, she did get the first. McDonald, Lavarnia, Ryan, DeGrishi, and Viets now on the floor for the Redmen. Lavarnia, after that first half explosion for 17, held scoreless here in the second half. What a rebound by DeGrishi! Ryan's 3-ball missed from the left corner, and DeGrishi had that, just give me that, about that rebound right there. That was an aggressive rebound. You love to see it. Off the inbounds, McDonald has it. To Ryan, 3-ball, left corner, around the rim and out. She just can't catch a break tonight. The other way is Rivera, has it knocked away from behind by DeGrishi to Lavarnia, and she had it poked away by Rivera. So Lavarnia's got it just below us here near midcourt in front of the Lawrence bench. Almost 2 minutes gone here in the fourth frame. 46-17, the Redmen on top. Lavarnia, McDonald play toss and catch. They go back over to DeGrishi, to Lavarnia. 3-ball left corner. Bang! Her 4th 3-pointer of the ball game. She's got 20 in the game. And I had just said she was held in check in that third quarter, and she responds with a beautiful 3-pointer from the left corner, giving her those 20 points in the ball game. Trying to respond is Medina. Was out of bounds off of McDonald. As we have a timeout here by Lawrence High School. We'll keep it right here with 5:36 left in this fourth. A moment ago, Lavarnia knocked down her 4th 3-pointer of the ball game to give her 20 on the night. So it kind of reflects the balance that this team has this year when you think about probably one of their top perimeter threats, Sam Ryan, unable to get into a groove. She's got 1 point on the night. What are they chanting? Oh, okay. But as I was saying, Sam Ryan, top scorer for the Redmen, going cold here tonight, but picking up the slack has been Victoria Lavarnia. Vicky Lavarnia. And during the pregame, I read a little words from Coach Joel McNoll about each senior, and boy, was that true to form. He said Vicky Lavarnia is a playmaker. Definitely living up to that billing here tonight. And Satiawan is in for the first time since the first half. Medina's got it against the Redmond zone defense. 5.5 to play in the fourth. Medina against Lavarnia. Wanted to go inside, it was knocked out of there, and Lavarnia's got it. Now to McDonald, here come the Redmen. Almost a steal by Mejia. Now to Ryan, to Viets. Scoop shot underneath, no good, and ripped out of there by the freshman Davila. That was a DeGreci-like rebound by the freshman, Yara Davila. Medina works on McDonald. Very deliberate. Shot clock at 15 now. 49-17, Redmen lead it here in the fourth. Medina, 3-ball, right corner, no good. Davila battling DeGreci, and Davila goes to the floor and she traveled. Just a great battle on the inside between those two, and Sam Ryan gets a standing ovation from her teammates as she comes out of the ball game here. Going to be playing college softball at St. A's, I believe. And here's Viets just inside the three-point line for two. She's got 8 in the ball game. Coach Joel McNoll said about Sam Ryan, she's going to be a fantastic collegiate softball player, but she could play basketball too if she wanted. And Riley Viets comes out. Senior Riley Viets out with 8 on senior night, number 33. Just over halfway through this fourth, 51-17, the Redmen lead it. Medina across court to Mejia. Still with it, back to Medina. Euro step in the lane, and she's fouled on the floor by Boudreau. First on Boudreau, 5th on the team. Emily Pitcher coming in for senior Kat McDonald. She checks out with 9 in the ball game. Just DeGreci and Lavarnia on the floor as seniors. Or check that, there's yep, because Catanzano, the senior, has been out with that knee injury. So Pitcher, Lavarnia, Malazia, Boudreau, and DeGreci. And a turnover against the Redmen as Jerissa Hernandez has it in the forecourt. To the right baseline, stop there. Looking around. Gets it for the runner from 22. Molina. Coming up on 3 minutes left in this ball game. Redmen on top, 51-17 here on senior night at the Romano. Pitcher wanted to go to DeGreci, and Brooklyn DeGreci. Is Brooklyn in the game? At the moment, no, she's not. She checks out senior Brooklyn DeGreci with 4 points. Final regular season home appearance for the senior. The lone senior on the floor has the ball, and 20 points to her credit, Vicky Lavarnia. And she's going to come out next whistle as Mackenzie Hickey is at the scorer's table. Lavarnia, 3-ball straight on. I would have left the gym if she hit that one, the way she's been shooting it tonight. She leaves it off on the left baseline for Boudreau, and she nails it. Boudreau's got 4 in the ball game. Under 2.5 to play, 53-17, the largest lead of the ball game for the Redmen. Hernandez against the zone defense in the lane, off the backboard and in. Her first 2 of the ball game. Lavarnia into the forecourt. Waiting for that next whistle as Hickey is still at the scorer's table. She'll come in for Lavarnia. Over to Skylar Off, who's in. To pitcher. Back to Lavarnia. Pump fake. Back step three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. And a travel against Davila. And here comes Vicky Lavarnia. Out of the ball game for the final time here at the Romano with 20 points, leading all scorers here tonight. You could hear the Tewksbury student body in the background with a thank you seniors chant. You'd love to see that as Malazia was fouled in the corner by Gabby Sashewan. Off the inbounds, they get it to Boudreau from Hickey. Boudreau runs a loose ball down to pitcher. Puts it on the floor in the lane, off the backboard and in. Pitcher's got 9 in the ball game. Just inside the three-point line was Hernandez. Her shot no good, and Hickey loses it out of bounds. As Adams comes back in. Stephanie Mercurio? Mercurio, number 10. Stephanie wasn't in the... Okay. Mercurio? Yep. All right. So number 10 just called up today. Getting her first action here on the season. Stephanie Mercurio. She checked in a moment ago with Alyssa Adams. So it's Mercurio, Adams, Hickey, Boudreau, and Off on the floor with 1:09 left in the ball game. Darian Batista checked in, number 30 for Lawrence High during the timeout. Under a minute to play. Adams breaks the defense down and lays it in. Her first 2 of the ball game. Redmond are going to go to 8-9 on the season and 7-8 in the conference. 8-9 overall, 7-8 in the Merrimack Valley. 30 seconds left. They lead it 57-19. Hickey over to Boudreau. Adams, Mercurio, back to Adams. 3-ball, right wing. Around the rim and out. And Lawrence clears it away, and that's going to do it here with 10 seconds left. Tewksbury won the JV game earlier tonight. They're going to win the varsity game going away. 3-pointer from Martinez is no good, and Adams is going to let the clock run out. That will do it here from the Romano on senior night. And the seniors hugging their teammates down below at the Romano. Our final score, Tewksbury 57, Lawrence 19 on senior night. And keep an eye on what happens in the playoff scheduling. Hopefully this will not be the last time I get to see this ball club here this year. So we will keep an eye on that the rest of the way. For Steve Perfume, our cameraman, I'm Vince Allo here on Tewksbury TV, wrapping it up at the Romano on senior night. Our final again in girls basketball, Tewksbury 57, Lawrence 19. Have a great evening, everyone.